Week 4 marks the halfway point of the Utah legislative session, but lawmakers seem to be stuck on repeat. Starting with another attempt at debating Count My Vote and SB 54. The notorious bill passed 2 years ago, creating an alternative path to a party's primary ballot, has been nothing but trouble. It's currently being contested for the second time in federal court, but rather than wait for the court's opinion and the 2016 election, Republican Representative Justin Fossin says the simple solution is to legislate the problem away. Fortunately for Count My Vote, and unfortunately for the Utah GOP, the majority of the House disagreed with Fossin and killed the bill. Continuing the trend of old topics going nowhere, Democratic Senator Jim DeBackus had a bill calling for the removal of Utah's so-called Zion Curtain. Channeling the ghost of Ronald Reagan, DeBackus pleaded with the Business and Labor Committee to tear down this wall. But the ruse didn't work, and the committee sent the bill to be studied in interim, which is a polite way of saying we're not even remotely interested. Which just so happens to be the same sentiment expressed by Utah Senator Orrin Hatch when, during his annual visit to the Capitol, he was asked if he's being considered as an appointment to the U.S. Supreme Court. But he also joked that if he were appointed, he'd make sure to live at least 20 more years, just despite the Democrats. But Hatch doesn't have to be the new nominee despite Democrats, because he also says the Senate should wait to confirm any new justice until after the election. And finally, the topic on everyone's mind, medical marijuana. The whole Senate won't debate the two competing bills until late Friday morning, so lawmakers and advocates spent the week trying to convince each other that legalizing medical marijuana would either be the best thing to ever happen or the worst. A group even decided that they don't need the legislature at all and announced they will be trying to get the issue before voters through a ballot initiative. But gathering more than 100,000 signatures statewide is easier said than done. Just ask Count My Vote. And that's this week's View from the Gallery. For KUER News, I'm Brian Grimmett.